Today we're going to make homemade pizza. Now there's a lot of options for the crust. You have the store-bought pizza crust, you have the cans of store-bought pizza crust, and all those are fine, but we're going to go the extra mile. We're going to make homemade pizza crust for our homemade pizza. So starting from scratch with that, we have some flour. We're going to add a little more flour in there, some cornmeal. We'll put that in there, and just a little bit of salt. We'll put that in there, and let's get this kneading. We'll get this mixing a little bit here, so that can start that process. There we have the yeast that we've put in some hot water and other ingredients. For all the ingredients, the amounts and all that, please go to my website, Gunselman.com, Gunselman.com. And we're going to start adding this in there. You see it's foamed up, so that means the yeast is active. It's doing a good job for us. Oh yeah, that's really starting to mix now. And I may have to use my little spatula here to get some of that out. That's fine. Okay, well we got that mixing process going, and let's just get that all worked together. We'll get this blended perfectly, let it knead as much as it needs to, and then we'll take it all out, make a ball out of it. I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, well we have the dough that's been kneaded and put in a ball and put it in this glass bowl. We've taken some olive oil and lightly covered the bowl with the olive oil, and now we're going to cover that with the plastic so that it seals that in. We're going to take this and put it in someplace warm like a utility room and let that set for an hour. Now, here's the trick to making it extra special. After it's risen for an hour, we're going to take it out, take the plastic off, and we're going to punch the dough. And then recover it and let it set for another hour. That second rising is what really makes it special. And we finished the pizza crust dough. We've let it rise for an hour, then we've punched it in the middle, let it rise up to double its size, and now we're ready to roll it out and have our pizza crust. Well, I'm going to have to roll up my sleeves because we're going to be working with the dough and the flour. And here is the dough in question. It's risen nicely. We're going to lay this out on this rolling pad and roll this out. Oh, that is so pretty, and it smells so wonderful. I'm going to roll this out and make a nice pie until it's big enough to where it will fit in this iron skillet, which has been greased with some olive oil. We'll take our fork and dock or score the sides here to make it stay up on the sides, because it'll have a tendency to fall down, of course, because of good old gravity. Okay, well we have the dough in the iron skillet, and we've moved it around to where it's up on the sides a little bit, so it's more of a deep dish type of a pizza, which is going to be fun. And then we're going to place this aluminum foil in here, and we have some pie weights we're going to sprinkle in there. They're ceramic balls that just give a lot of weight to hold things down and hold things in shape, and I'm going to spread those around. And then we're going to pop it in the oven and let this pre-bake. This is not our final bake, but we want it to be kind of a brown, but not a real super golden brown at first. Then we'll put the ingredients in it. Okay, we have the pizza dough pre-baked there to make a nice little crust for our pizza. And we have Italian sausage, both mild and hot, that we have browned, and we have mushrooms and onions and garlic and peppers and just whatever you like. It's your homemade pizza, so you make your own ingredients. We're going to add to this a few things. We're going to add some basil. Put some basil in there because we like basil. And some tomatoes, of course, some crushed tomatoes. We'll add those guys in there. And then about half of this mozzarella cheese that we have grated here. I'll save the other half to put on the top. It's going to be great. Okay, well let's bring the crust over. Pan's very hot, remember? And what we're going to do is we're going to combine this. Now this is the fun part. I've gotten some deli ham, and I'm going to layer the bottom of the pan with some deli ham. Again, you use whatever you like. This will be fantastic though. Then we're going to take our mixture of ingredients. We put a little extra tomato paste in there too to make it a little red and tomatoey, which we happen to like in our household. Whew, that is going to be fantastic. Then once we have that mixture all on there and spread out, we're going to add, again, we've gone to the deli and gotten pepperonis. So we're going to put pepperonis all over it. Put pepperonis on the top, and they are spicy. The ones in the deli are spicy. And if you like your pizza spicy, you will love that. Whew, that's so pretty. And then we're going to finish it off with mozzarella. Lots and lots of mozzarella. And we'll spread this out. We're going to pop this in the oven. It'll probably take about 30 minutes or so for this to be absolutely perfect. And I'm going to show you the finished product. Well, we've taken it out of the oven and it looks fantastic. Let's cut it. It's extremely hot, so we have to be very, 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 very careful. And you just lift that. Ooh, does that look good or what? I may have to let that cool a little bit and then take a bite. All right, let's take a bite and see what we have made in this pizza. That is wonderful. The sausage is flavorful and hot, as is the pepperoni. And then the basil and the whatever you like, whatever ingredients you like, that's what you put in your pizza. That's the advantage of a homemade gourmet deep dish pizza. It's really worth the effort. Go to my website, gunselman.com, Gunselman.com, for all the ingredients and how to go about making a pizza this good.